Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. These are the books that I want to read this summer. I'm going to set it down because it'll make it a little easier for me to go through. I did not mean to disappear for so long, guys. I just kind of got sidetracked and then here we are and it's June, but I'm back and I'm also in the middle of a move, so a lot happening right now. But I am wanting to get back on the bandwagon with posting videos here on this channel. I have been posting on TikTok, so if you follow me there, you can see a little more real time updates on what I'm reading, which I also have been posting the past couple weeks because I've been busy. But like I said, I've been being better over there. So if you want to see more real time updates, go over there. But I definitely want to come back to this channel more once I'm a little bit more settled into the new space. But I do have my second books that I've left here. The rest I've already taken to my new place, but I wanted to film this video and get it up because we're now in summer and this is my summer reading list. And a couple of books are actually the new place I realized that I had brought them over, but I'll talk about that once I get to that spot. But yeah, I basically in the summer like to read romance books to keep me on track, not get in a reading slump during the summer when you're busy doing stuff. It's just easier for me to keep on track. But this year I've actually been doing really good and I'm actually 6 months, what am I saying? 6 months, no, 6 books ahead of schedule. So I'm actually good, but I'm going to keep with my theme because I do not want to get into a reading slump. And I kind of was in one towards the beginning of the year. But since I have like a good overall reading habit, I still will like read fairly consistently, if that makes sense. But anyway, here are my list of summer reads that I want to, and they're all pretty much romance. I think one may be like romance slash like some like women's fiction. I don't know. Anyway, the first book I actually already read, started off the summer with, and that is A Love Lyric. This was on my TBR, I think since February. But I was like, let's finally read this. It's summertime. Let's finally get into this book. And I'm glad I did. So this is The Love Lyric. I think I gave it like 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It's the third book of the Green Sisters love stories. Each one gets their own book. So I was really looking forward to this book coming out, one of my like highly anticipated releases, and it did not disappoint. So I've already read this, but this was on my summer reading list that I made. And then I don't have the other two books, but the other interconnected series of Abby Jimenez that she wrote before the Part of Your World series that I read last summer. I was like, let's go back and read her other original work. So I don't know if I'm gonna read her newest book. I heard it's just so sad, and I'm just, when will I read that? I don't know because I don't like to be sad very often, like when reading, and definitely not this summer. So I don't know when I'm gonna read that, but we can go back to these. So it's like the Happy Ever playlist, Friend Zone, and then I have this copy with me right now, the Life's Too Short. So that's the plan to read these 3 books. I'm really excited to dive into those. And my next 2 books are other books that are my highly anticipated releases that came out in June. So of course I'm going to read this summer, and that is the second book. I'm assuming it's also an interconnected series. I don't know, but it's giving that. But this is Ride With Me. Cross the Line was her debut book last time that I read and enjoyed. So I'm like, of course I have to read this one. Now, A Marriage of Convenience Trope is at my number 1, but I'm still curious to see how this one is. So yeah, I will be reading this one by Simone Sultani. So that one was I was looking forward to. And then the other one I was looking forward to was by Ashley Poston. Um, is it Poston or Poston? I'm really bad at pronunciation, guys. So if I mess this up, sorry. She wrote the 7-Year Slip that I loved so much, top book of last year or the year before. And then I also read Dead Romantics, enjoyed. The last one, I can't remember the name of that, but it wasn't my favorite, but she's still my favorite author that I like to read her books. So of course I was excited to get into this one. Came out in like the beginning of June, I believe. So Sounds Like Love, a little bit of magical realism is what she likes to write. It's usually a good time. The books aren't that long. Really excited to get into this one. And then last summer I also read this author, Alexis Daria, for the first time. It was You Had Me at Ola, and I loved it. So the third book actually just came out this year as well, I think in May, but I have to read the second one, of course. I may get to the third one this summer too, but I was like, let me be realistic with everything going on. I will at least get to the second book. And this one is a lot like Adios. So excited to read this one. And then my last two books are Book of the Month books. Now, I was just trying this for the first time this year, and I'm pretty positive I'm about to cancel it, okay? It's just, I don't know. The idea is good, but it's not doing it for me, this Book of the Month subscription. But anyway, I got First Time Caller back in February, so I probably want to read this. I know people were talking about it. It was a new release this year. We'll see how it is, but romance should be fun. Yeah, we'll see. And then this one is also a new release, The Summer We Ran. I just really like the cover, and the story seems interesting enough. So I think it's like, yeah, they were in love as kids and now they're like adults, and it's like they're both running for governor. So I thought that was very interesting. So we'll see how this one is. But yeah, I'm about to cancel Book of the Month. I think that I just need something else, you know? But those are my last two books on my summer reading list. So not too bad. Like I said, only 10. I didn't want to be too unrealistic because summertime is a busy time, but I really want to prioritize those books. So that is a plan. And I hope that you guys will subscribe to this channel because I will be on here a lot more once I finally settle into my new place and make content here. So I hope you guys will let me know also what your summer reading list is in the comments below. And I'll touch you guys in the next video.